Hello, welcome to the Cheers TV. It's a big build-up for the Old Firm. Celtic versus Rangers at Parkhead. And I've got Jay here to discuss the team news. How's things, mate?
Mate, I'm nervous. I'm not going to lie to you. I
Same.
am been nervous all morning. Not had anything to eat yet. I was just waiting for this team news to come out to see how brave Danny was going to be. And looking at this team news now, which we'll go through in a second, it looks pretty brave to me.
Yep. What I will say, that's probably the strongest team he's got available from the squad. I've spoke a few times about how I like Cornelius, but if I'm being 100% fair, Cornelius wouldn't get in that team now. That looks as strong as it. It's not the best Rangers team I've ever seen, but that's the strongest that we've got available.
It is. It is. I mean, there's some. If we just go through the team news then, so Butland's going to be in goal. I think he's gone back to a 4-3-3. Butland in goal, Sterling playing at right back, Fernandez and Suter at centre half, Magoma left back, and then Barron, Raskin in the middle, with Asgard in the 10, and then Moore out on the wide area, either right or left, and Gassama on the other wing, and then Schmidt up top. So it is quite attacking. I mean, there's a couple of areas in there where I feel like we have to improve on. You know, if we do play a 4-3-3, you know, and we play with either Moore and Asgard out in the wide area, I don't think that's their best position. I think they're both best in that 10 role, but they're both playing today, so so I think it'll be more out wide.
What I will say about the team, when they picked the team for the League Cup semi-final and they picked Asgard on our chat, I said to you guys that was the wrong team. But Asgard has played himself into that team just now. Whether I like him or dislike him, he's played himself into it. He's
got two in the last two, 2 goals in the last 2 games. So I guess it'll be, from Danny's perspective, it's hard to keep him out. I am nervous though, because like I mentioned yesterday when I was doing the predicted lineup show, Asgard, for me, he goes missing. He gets lost in these games. It's like when the going gets tough and when things are physical, I don't see him really taking control of the game. So I hope he can prove me wrong today, and I hope he has a great game.
I'm the same, but he's got some options there on the bench that he can replace him with. And
if you look at the bench, you've got Kelly, Enciala, Aarons, Tav, Curtis, Dowell, Diamande, Mioski, and Danilo. I mean, I don't expect to see the likes of Dowell play, but the main three there in terms of trying to, like, an attacking sense, you got Diamande, Mioski, and Danilo. If it doesn't work out with Asgard, you could put Danilo in the 10, or you've got Diamande that can come in and tighten up that midfield. So he does have options on the bench. But I'm quite excited by this, because I thought he would go and match Nancy's 3 at the back, and try to keep it solid for the first half, and potentially then bring on the likes of Gassama. I had him in my predicted 11 yesterday, but Gordy made a good point that he might be, looking to keep a tight block for the first half, and then unleash the likes of Gassama, etc., in the second half, and therefore start Diamande potentially in that 10 rather than Gassama. But I'm excited because from this team news, I feel like he is going for it, So
I'm mixed bag with this. I was very confident all week, and I'm starting to get unconfident just as the closer the game goes. But I've seen the team, and I'm a moaning-faced bastard at the best of times. I can't see anything in that I could criticise. If we're talking about playing on merit, and every one of the players have played in merit, I would love to see Shermiti tearing it up today. But it's all about Gassama getting up that wing. Terrorise them on the wings, and Moore as well. And shoot. Their goalkeepers are shit. Shoot at every opportunity in the first 20 minutes.
And I feel like that's potentially why he's gone for this system and these players, because there's going to be spaces in the wide areas. When they've got, I think it might be Yang playing as their right wing back on one side and Tierney on the other. When they've got those players playing and wanting to push up the field, then there's going to be spaces for Gassama to isolate the back three, and actually run at them. So I'm excited for it. I hope there's a game plan that we can stick to and that works. Keep it solid at the back. No mistakes. I think that's extremely important, especially when you're at their place. You don't want to give them any encouragement, get the crowd up. You want to frustrate them and hit them hard on the break. And I feel like that is what we're going to plan to do, and I think we've got the players in the team to do it. I think Barron and Raskin are going to be extremely important today, making sure that we're pressing high up the pitch and we're winning the ball back high up the pitch and getting the ball back and keeping things moving for us.
And also, what you're saying there,
energy in midfield today.
Just what you're saying there, but I also agree that when Celtic are playing the ball out for their goalkeeper, right on them right away, on. and put the pressure on them. If they can make a mistake, especially, and we get a goal from it, all hell will break loose. This is the hardest away ground. It's a hard fixture. Whether people like it or not, it's a Old Firm game. It's never easy going to Celtic Park.
No.
I don't see it being easy as we all think it will, but it's a funny game. It could go either way still. Celtic will eventually start to improve, I think. But right now, our defence has been solid for the last few months, and I'm hoping they're solid today. If Rangers can get a clean sheet, we will win the game.
Yeah, I think so, because I definitely think we've got a goal in us today. But it's about keeping that clean sheet, and I think that's the reason for likes of Sterling coming in, because he's a lot better sort of defensively than Tav, in my opinion. And Tav this season, his legs seem to have gone, and this is not the game where you want him up against Maeda. So Sterling on Maeda, hopefully you can keep him quiet. And the attacking players can do the business on the other end. But I think in this game particularly, I think set pieces are going to be extremely important. That is where we're actually really strong at the minute, and we need to utilize that. And I feel like, and you said at the start of the show, Cornelius wouldn't get in this side. I feel like you're right at the minute, because when he is fit, because Fernandes offers such a threat in the opposition box. I mean, he scored 4 goals already this season. I think is that more than, I don't know how many goals Miovski scored. It might be a level on Miovski in terms of.
I think Miovski's on 3. I could be on 3. Now. Maybe 4.
Yeah,
but he's a defender and he's scoring goals, and I fancy him today. I really do.
I do. If we can get the set piece delivery right, we're going to create opportunities, and I'm hoping that that is going to be the game plan, in my opinion. Try to get the free kick, get the corners, push up into their half, and then because for me, where we do lack at the minute is our open play creation. It's not there quite where we want it. So set pieces, especially to get that opening goal as well, because once we get that opening goal, and it was like the game against Hearts, if that goal which should have stood, it's a completely different game.
Different game.
And
we need a strong referee.
Danny Rohl wants his Rangers team to be. He wants us to take the lead and then be really hard to break down, and then hit them on the break and try and kill the game off when they're pushing for it. So that's going to be extremely important. So hopefully the big man can deliver again today and get his 5th goal of the season.
So it'll be an interesting game. I've got some visitors coming up to the JS TV studio, so I'm going to have to go down there lost. I'm going to go up and get them just now, mate. I hope you enjoy the match.
Yeah, hopefully we get a good win. What's your prediction?
3-1 to Rangers.
Yeah, I went 2-1 on my prediction show last night. But a win's a win,
Anyone.
Any sort of win today, because it's not just about this game, because this game, the maximum points you're going to get is 3 points, right? You're not going to win the league today, or you're not going to lose the league today, but what it can do for the team.
It's a confidence booster,
It's a confidence booster. You keep the good feeling going. I mean, since the results on, was it Tuesday night? Since the results on Tuesday night, I mean, I've been feeling great every morning, excited to see what's going on in the world of Rangers, especially January transfers, etc. We want to keep that feel-good factor. We win today, Ibrox against Aberdeen will be bouncing on Tuesday. We don't win today, we lose today.
Yeah, they're on the downer.
It's a whole different feel around the place, so it's a massive game, extremely important. Come on, Rangers.
It's just about take the game to Celtic. If we take the game to Celtic, they give it their all. We can't complain. I'm quite confident.
No, I am. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous because, I mean, it's been a while since we've won. I mean, all of these games, they're all meaningful, right? But it's been a while since we've won a game that means this much, and that can have, the implications that it can have moving forward for us, because the last time we had a game like this in the league was probably when we were at Ibrox in that 3-3 game, where really it was a must-win game. Had we won that, what that could have done for us for the remainder of the season. Had we won that, I still believe we would have won the title that season because of what it would have done for everyone. But having dropped 2 points, having conceded the goal, I think after like 21 seconds, going 2-0 down at the break, we didn't manage to get it back to 3-3, but it was a missed opportunity. This can't be another missed opportunity. We have to take the game by the scruff of the neck. We have to take control of it. We have to get the 3 points, because what it will do for the rest of the season is going to be, it can be huge.
Yeah, let's do it, mate. Enjoy the game, and I'll maybe chat to you later on. Once again, always remember, we are the people.
We are the people. Let's do it.